Alright guys, so the new season of Rainbow Six Siege dropped this week, putting us into year 6, and seeing that the game is free to play for the weekend, on sale, on Game Pass now, so there's probably a lot of new players whether it's through Game Pass or through the free weekend and are going to end up buying it, or just through the sale or coming back to the new season, or a whole bunch of reasons for there to be new players coming to the game, and that's a good thing, more people to get smacked by and ranked. And so, with the new season comes a new operator, Flores, and I want to talk about a little bit how I'm seeing people use them wrong, and not that there's anything wrong with the way they're trying to use them, because it is funny when you suicide bomb someone who's on cams or just not paying attention. That's not the ideal way to use an operator. And so if you don't know what Flores does, essentially he has this little RC drone that drives around and can take out gadgets and players and soft walls and all this great stuff. And so what, again, a lot of players are doing, at least the ones that I've been playing up against, are using it as a suicide car to just drive it into the room and try to blow people up. And again, like I said, it is funny, but not the ideal way to use them. So again, like I said, this can be used against gadgets, and typically what you want to do is use this as a better Twitch drone to take out multiple gadgets in the room. If you go into a corner and they have barbed wire, a frost mat, a mute, a Kaid charge, a maestro, all this, 15 things in a corner, 3 Jaegers over there, like they usually do, you can just take it all out in one blow. You don't need to send in 3 Twitch drones and a Thatcher and all this other stuff. So that's one really good use for it. Another one is obviously opening soft walls, right? You only have 10 seconds on these drones, but within those 10 seconds, you can cover a pretty good distance, enough to where you definitely don't have to get close enough to open holes, and you can open these really long angles and honestly, this new gadget that Flores brings works really well with the new destruction model for explosives that they put in the game last season. And so, essentially, what a lot of Kaids do, myself included, right, is they put the Kaid, if they don't have any other option, at the very top of the reinforcement, so that Twitch drones have a harder time finding it, and maybe if you're lucky, the Thatcher won't reach it. And so what you can do really easily, again, you can do it with Buck or Ash or anybody like that, but what you can do really easily with Flores is go to the floor above, as long as it's not a hard floor or ceiling, depending on how you're looking at it, and just blow through it and take out whatever's attached to that ceiling, right? So you can take out those Kaids through that. Again, it's really used for taking out operator gadgets. Now, on the defense side of Flores, it is really easy to take out the gadget, right? You just shoot it once, that's it. It's like any other drone. It's very big, it's very bright, it's easy to see. It's not as quick as a lot of drones because of how big it is. So you just hit it once, that's it. Essentially, if you see this thing coming, you can take it out pretty easily. And if it does try to suicide bomb you, you can usually get away from it with that 3-second delay to the actual explosion. One thing that I do want to touch on before ending this video, and this is just a quick video to help out new players with the new operator, is there seems to be a bit of a glitch on some maps with Flores' drone. And so, again, there aren't any game-breaking glitches that are going to give you some insane advantage. That's the only reason I'm talking about them, because if they were stuff like that, I just wouldn't bring it up. But a problem that Flores has, at least I've seen it a couple of times in some videos and in the game itself, is you get on your drone and you just can't do anything. You're just stuck. You can't move the drone, you can't get off the drone, you're just stuck on the drone cam, right? And so that's one, again, I haven't seen that one as often. The one I've seen a lot more, I get rushed by a drone here. As you can see, they're pretty easy to get away from if you are paying attention. But like I was saying, the one that I see a lot more is on random maps. I can't really narrow it down to any specific map, but the drone holes, when going through a drone hole, for example, on Consulate, right, that garage drone hole, where you go in and typically like a Twitch drone or a Thatcher, or you can get a frag in there sometimes, and take out the bandits so that your hard breacher can go through the garage, right? So a problem Flores has is sometimes his hitbox for the drone or the drone hole. I'm, again, not a developer, so I don't know what the problem is, but it's definitely either the hitbox for the drone or the drone hole itself is too small to the point where Flores' drone gets electrocuted if that wall is bandited while passing through it. And if that doesn't make any sense, I'll try to explain it again. So essentially, you're going through this drone hole, right? And when you go through the hole, the effects of the electrocuted wall next to the drone hole are affecting your drone. And so, obviously, that's not supposed to happen. Now, I know you're probably wondering, if they're a new player, why are you telling them all of this? Well, with this season, you can get the new operator through the battle pass. You don't have to buy the operator individually, or you don't have to buy the yearly or season bundle, whatever the hell they call it in this game. And so I think that's going to have more people buying the operator through the battle pass and early levels having access to this operator, along with there just being a lot of renown boosters both in that battle pass and in the Ubisoft Club, or whatever they changed the name of it to now. There's at least 3 renown boosters in this. You can get a lot of renown just grinding out. So again, early players could definitely get to Flores and get him early, and he could be their main operator. So that was kind of my point for making this video. Now, if you know some tricks or some glitches or some uses for Flores I didn't talk about here, let me know, because I'm still messing around with them. Hope you guys found this video useful, and I'll see you guys on the next one.